Hello there, Glitch64 here and welcome. My first Let's Play on this channel will be, drumroll please, the Simpsons Hit and Run on the PS2. Now I'm going to be doing a 100% Let's Play of this, but before I do, I'm going to review it. Now before we start, please note, there may be glitches on here that have been cleaned up from the GameCube version, or there may be glitches that are here but not in the Xbox version. I like to see them as GameCube, PS2 and Xbox, ranging from glitchiest to most professional. Probably because I grew up with an Xbox, now I own a PS2 and I've never had the GameCube version. But I've heard it does freeze a lot and does have some sort of glitches. So, keep that in mind. You should also keep in mind that as I review, this is obviously my opinion only. You can have different opinions, just not on the comment section. I personally love the story for two reasons. One, the actual Simpsons writers are responsible for it. And that's pretty rare in a game. The second reason is because it starts out so simple, yet it goes nuts by the end. The story starts out as Homer going around doing chores and going to work, but as strange cameras and vans start popping up around town, Homer sets out to find them, but finds out they're nothing but pizza vans. The second act involves Bart starting out his day wagging school. However, he soon learns about and wants a Bone Storm game. But Marge, in the previous story, has destroyed them all, and Bart goes from Bone Storm to fireworks.
Oh, hell yeah.
Soon enough, though, he learns that Professor Frink is building a giant mechanical dinosaur. Wrap your head around that one. And helps him get the necessary parts, like this blender. Very necessary. Once built, Bart is attacked by it. However, his escape is, well, pretty easy. The thing doesn't seem to go after him at all. Anyway, afterwards, get this, he is abducted by aliens. Yes, this game went from Homer going to work to an alien invasion. But it gets even weirder. Don't worry about that. It's time to play as Lisa as you spend the time looking for Bart. Fucking Millhouse, stop wasting my time. Once you find him, he speaks gibberish and Lisa concludes that the aliens are to blame.
Kiss my grits.
Off to level 4, where Marge goes around looking for the cause of Bart's insanity. She finds out that the soda is the thing making Bart go nuts, and ends up destroying that as well. Very productive, Marge. However, when Apu gets wind that he is selling tainted cola, he fears a horrible reincarnation, and sets off to find where the cola comes from. This is the start of level 5, and you play as the only Simpsons character that's not part of the Simpsons family. Anyway, after running around for a while and helping a criminal, he realizes the aliens who abducted Bart are now using the tainted cola to spread human mad and zombies in order to make a TV show better on space TV. Simpsons did it! Wow, here's where the final act kicks in. In level 6, you play as Bart again, and he plans to destroy the aliens. Despite this, Ken and Koda is making what else? Zombies. This is where the final level hits. Suburbia has turned into a zombified mess, and Homer must find the zombies' weakness. Nuclear waste. Who'd have thought? So, at the sacrifice of Professor Frink, Snake, and Grandpa, Homer takes nuclear waste up to the ship, and it is destroyed. Somehow killing Ken and Kodos. And I say somehow because just look at this cutscene.
That fortune teller was right. I do end up dying in a spaceship crash.
Now, look at this cutscene.
At least our show was a success.
How did they die if they just walked out of the... You know what, never mind. The show is a #1 hit. Homer has intergalactic vans, and King and Curtis are in heaven. Cue credits.
No!
Alright, so these controls are for the PS2, not the Xbox or GameCube. However, I think they're sort of similar. So when I say X, I mean A. When I say circle, I mean B. When I say triangle, I mean Y. And when I say square, I mean X. I'm thinking that's the same with the GameCube. Both A's, X's, Y's, and X's are all probably the same. You can press down on the GameCube and PS2 triggers. So the GameCube controls are probably a bit different in that retrospect. However, I'm probably just going to tell you guys the PS2 controls. Okay, so the left thumbstick here moves your character, and the right thumbstick here moves the camera. I'm pretty sure this also moves your character. However, one problem I seem to be having with the camera is it keeps getting stuck in awkward places.
It keeps getting stuck. Fuck!
Another thing I have problems with is the fact that it keeps snapping the camera to different positions when I'm playing.
Son of a bitch.
What is this? Anyway, X is your jump when you're walking. Pretty simple stuff. Square, you hold down to run. Pretty simple. If you press X again when you're in the middle of a jump, it does a double jump. If you press circle in the middle of a double jump, it ground pounds. Pressing circle and just on the ground, kicks. And A gets into your vehicle. Now when you're in your vehicle, you hold X to accelerate. This moves your car, this moves your character. I mean your camera, sorry. These do things. These brake and reverse. This gets you out of your car. Holding down this is your horn. What else? I think that's it. That's the basic controls of this game.
How the Simpsons Hit and Run is played is that there are 7 missions you must complete to get to the next level. There are 7 levels in all. These missions are usually collect, follow, or destroy missions. Each level has a bonus mission that unlocks a car for you. Every level has 5 cars to collect. 1 through a bonus mission, 2 cars that you can buy from Gil. He stands at a random place each time. And even if you're in the same sort of environment, his position differs. 1 is essential for the mission, which means you must buy it from a source that isn't Gil in order to complete a mission. And 1 is from completing all the street races. There are 3 street races in all. They're run by Milhouse, Nelson, and Ralph. These include checkpoint, circuit, and time races. There are also 3 clothes you can buy in each level. Few are actually necessary to get anything but 100%, but it's pretty funny to see the change in outfit. There's a funny thing I like to do. In Lisa's level, you can buy the Florida costume, or any costume really. And before doing the Milhouse mission, Milhouse will go, "Hey, that's a nice dress," and Lisa will go, "I've been wearing this dress for years." I love that part. Just there are 20 wasp cameras in each level to destroy, and they are a huge pain in the ass. If you miss 1 or 2, you're fucked. You've got to walk across every inch of the map looking for it. What? There are also 7 collector cards in each level, all references to Simpsons episodes. Getting all 7 in a level unlocks a racetrack, this little minigame thing. This is the only 2-player aspect, and this pisses me off because I feel it is only there so that it can be classified as a 2-player game on the back of the case. If you collect all 49 cards though, you can go to Lisa's level and get a surprise. I won't spoil that for you. You gotta do that on your own. I mean, I spoiled the entire plot of the game, but I won't spoil that. I probably won't even spoil it in my Let's Play.
All in all, I think Simpsons Hit and Run is a good game. It has a strong story that's written by the actual writers, even though it's just it's very storytale-ish, very game stylish. The gameplay is fluid. I mean, there are sometimes where you sort of glitch, your character's sort of standing. The camera can be a pain, but if you're willing to go past the I guess they're average camera controls, they're alright. I mean, there's tons of worse games with those worse camera controls, but this game is worth picking up. If you own a PS2, a GameCube, a Wii, or an Xbox, pick this up. Trust me, it is worth having in any collection. If you're a hardcore gamer or a casual gamer, you will like The Simpsons Hit and Run. And I'll see you guys for the Let's Play. Bye.